again, Officer Connors.
Going to see Pope. Robert Pope. Taking a statement on that break-in last week? Yeah, anyways, it's 56 West Arlen Drive. Tell Lieutenant Miller.
Copy that. I'll relay the message, Officer Connors.
Thanks. Connors out.
Hello, sis.
You there, kiddo?
Hey, Mark.
I bet you're listening to the chatter.
You know me.
We'll try and get some sleep. It's been a rough day. Gonna put the word out tomorrow. See why those blues got itchy trigger fingers. I'll drop by later, okay? And don't chuck that pizza. I like the toppings matured.
Matured. Yeah, I know. See you, Mark.
Shots fired. Repeat, shots fired. All units proceed to 56 West Arlen Drive immediately. Proceed with caution.
Kate! Where are you? Kate, where are you?
Hey.
Mark.
You off?
Just get on comms and track me. Almost there.
Well, anytime you'd like to tell me where there is and what the hell you're doing, feel free.
It's my sister.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's going on. Give me a sec.
Hey there and welcome back to Mirror's Edge. My name is Pete and this is chapter 1 of 9. In the last video we already completed the tutorial and the prologue, and in this one the story kinda gets going. Our protagonist Faith has a sister named Kate, and she's working with the police and right now apparently involved in some kind of shootout. Meanwhile, we already grabbed the first runner back of the level and then go on our way to see what's going on with Kate.
Okay, Drake says there's been some heat on West Arlen. Pope's place. I guess that's where you're headed, but be careful. I'll tell him what's going on there.
Pope is Robert Pope. He's a lawyer, and he played a vital role in the events leading up to Mirror's Edge. I won't spoil anything for you, we will learn a lot about him in the game.
You know he was running for mayor, right? Finally, someone who could actually make a difference in this place.
For example, that he was running for mayor. And to clarify this, we have just broken into his place and are now taking the elevator to his office. If you remember, in the last video, the police got pretty aggressive, although in the opening video, at the very beginning of the game, Faith told us that runners and police normally leave each other alone. This at least suggests that there is something bigger going on, and well, this might have something to do with shots fired at a mayoral candidate's place, right?
Kate?
What are you doing here?
What happened? Did you?
No! You don't recognize him?
Should I?
It's Robert. Robert Pope, friend of Dad's.
Shit, that Pope.
He called me. We hadn't talked much since I joined up. He had a break-in last week. He's still a campaigner. Don't you read the news?
It's not news anymore. It's advertising.
He was running for mayor.
So the break-in must have really spooked him then.
That's what I thought. But it was odd. He told me about the break-in, asked me to come, then asked after you.
Really? I haven't seen him for at least 10 years.
Anyway, he was alive when I got here. Just sitting at his desk, writing. Everything went black. When I came to, he'd been shot. And I'm pretty sure it's with my gun. There was a book on the desk, a diary. It was gone. I'm sure there was someone else in the building. Left my radio in the car, haven't had time to phone it in.
Come on, come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe.
This isn't the time to run. I'm not like you. Running will just make me look guilty.
You think this was an accident, Kate? There are no accidents in this city. Someone wanted him dead and wanted you to take the fall.
Help me, Effie, please. You've got contacts. There's gotta be more to this. Something he knew. Something he wanted to tell me.
I can't get involved in this, Kate. You know what I do. I just can't.
Blue's incoming, Faith. You might want to be outgoing right about, now.
I'll see what I can do.
If this goes down badly, find Lieutenant Miller, my superior. Take anything you find to him.
I'm serious, Faith. Remember, they're not playing nice. Get out of there.
Now go! And Faith, thank you.
quick recap. Robert Pope, candidate for mayor and friend of the girl's father, is dead, murdered by somebody unknown, and Kate, Faith's sister, is being framed.
Get out of that building, Faith. Move!
Now in a very timely manner, some police are raiding the place, we are escaping, but you can imagine what's going to happen to Kate.
SWAT swarming on you, Faith. Find a way out of there.
This is the part in the game where your frame rate will go to hell if you have physics enabled without an Nvidia card. If I happen to make a video on how to fix this issue, I will link it here. Meanwhile, we do our best to get away from the cops, even though not getting hit is no longer a priority.
Should be an exit through the accounting offices.
As we already unlocked the achievement for that in the last video, it is still best not to risk direct combat on this difficulty. Speaking of achievements, we will not repeat the barrage of achievements that we got last video. As a matter of fact, the only achievement that we unlocked this video is the one for completing the chapter. Now, as a law-abiding citizen and a police officer, Kate of course stays back at the crime scene. Faith, on the other hand, has not only lifted evidence from said crime scene, but has also run into some trouble with the police before. So it appears only logical that we make a hasty escape. Now Kate is probably already in custody and we have nothing less than a helicopter on us. And for the better part of the next 2 minutes we will have some fun with this one. Now maybe you have noticed we caught a bullet there, and that is not a problem. However, we want to make sure we don't catch another one.
Playing around. Get your ass to the CEC News building. I'm finding you a way out.
Now Merc, over our ear, is trying to get us out, and the only logical thing with a helicopter on you is to get inside. And as we get close to the ramp we use a little shortcut. You see there is this blue mattress thingy that you would jump on normally. Instead we make a jump to the right on the scaffold, perform a roll and save a couple of precious seconds.
It's too exposed, Faith. It'll pick you off. Get inside. Find some cover.
Once again it's Merc in her ear telling us that it's probably a good idea to get inside. Now, before we do that, we grab the second runner back here and then hurry up the stairs. Once again, it wouldn't be a problem if we caught a bullet here. We just want to make sure we don't catch a second one, so stay in motion and things should be fine. We make use of the wall run, turn, jump, then a simple wall run, and then once again the wall run, turn, jump to get on the roof, then over the fence, and we're very close to getting inside. One last long jump followed by a roll, and then we can go through the door here into safety. Well, not exactly. Now it seems these guys have been gifted with some brilliant stupidity that makes them storm right at us, which allows us in turn to go over the fence and behind their backs into the elevator, which is apparently bulletproof.
Yeah, you can breathe out. Damn, what a mess. Can't believe Pope's gone. Shit, man, this damn city. So you know him, huh? Well, you sure opened a can of worms on this one. Take the bridge across the avenue and head for Centurion Plaza.
Back out again, and this time hopefully without helicopters.
We have a breaking story here at City Eye Channel News.
Yeah, and that breaking story is us.
Picking up squad cars moving in on you. You ain't got much time.
To no one's surprise, once again, time is of the essence. But hey, we made the news. Speaking of news, let's get out of the news building. And if you haven't already noticed,
Trying to surround you, Faith. Punch through to the plaza.
outside normally means things are heating up.
They're trying to cut you off the head, Faith. Get through them quick.
Since Faith does not exactly have superhuman abilities, the fighting in this chapter needs to wait a little bit longer.
You gotta push through to the plaza, Faith. There's a route through the tunnels ahead.
In these tunnels we are actually somewhat safe, at least as far as safety can go if you have a bunch of trigger-happy policemen on your tail.
Get some air in your lungs and run, Faith.
Also notice Vote Pope posters on the left and right,
You don't want to know what's behind you, Faith. Just keep running.
which tells us that the campaign for mayor was already in full operation.
Should be an exit off the rail overpass in the plaza ahead. Krieg's heading to the other side to get down.
Krieg. Now that's a name we haven't heard of yet. As you might have guessed, he is another runner working with Merc, Celeste and Faith.
Blue's up ahead, kiddo. One at a time, remember.
combat is around the corner. 2 kicks and the first of 2 guys is out of the way. For the second one we use reaction time and the disarm move, and you may ask why 2 different approaches? Well, of course it's achievement related. There are 2 achievements, one for 15 successful disarms and one for 20 melee combat knockouts.
Head up onto the rail overpass. It's the only way through.
The runner back here is hidden behind the fence and really hard to see. Just jump over the fence and you will most likely grab it automatically. And then back to the achievements, the 2 I was talking about. These are mutually exclusive, at least from what I understand. To get both throughout the game we need to disarm people, 15 of them, and knock out 20 guys. So various approaches for both achievements.
Almost lost him. Patching Krieg in. Hey, let's get you out of here.
For some reason, helicopters seem to be a returning thing in Mirror's Edge. But luckily we get out of sight quickly enough. And falling through the glass, we complete chapter 1. Next time we'll find out more about who's behind the murder on Robert Pope. Until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers.
You okay? Come on.
You did good, Faith. No word on what's got the blues so trigger happy, but I'll keep on it. And, don't worry about your sis, okay? We'll fix it.
Click the video to watch the next part in the series right now. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button and show your support.